It just seemed a little bit anticlimactic for my liking. I'll come back for you.
Reiterate, the entire town now seems to be a disaster area, and while authorities and relief workers from Monarch are redoubling
Who designed this
it
building?
seems everybody's working at capacity. And
Time was
reports coming
broken.
from all across
Working out of sync. The city was in a state of chaos. The end of time was closing in.
And you still believed you could fix it?
The solution was inside Monarch Tower. A countermeasure.
The CFR, as Monarch knew it. The key to the lifeboat protocol. Monarch's survival plan.
Yep.
That didn't seem to matter to you.
I had a better plan.
Really? What is the plan?
Okay then.
Cause, oh. Choo choo!
Christ!
Yeah, basically, oh, what the? Oh man, I've forgotten how to play. Right. Nope, grenade! Oh, they can jump out of range of that, can't they? And that's another grenade. But fortunately, they can't. Oh, sweet. Whoop. Whoa, no, that didn't work. Oh, that worked. That's fine. Right, do I still have my carbine? Yes, I do. There's still got to be. Yeah, I was going to say, there's got to be another. That worked. Right. Oh, more. Booyah! Ow, I love the fact that he shakes his hair. He shakes his hand. Is there anything over there that we need to go and look at? Yes, there is. There's oh, it's a bag. Oh shit!
Now, where do they keep the countermeasure? Shouldn't be too hard to find. It's the biggest damn building in Riverport.
Don't really want to be there because there's a train. A very big room. Fine, serene. Oh.
Jack, I hope you can hear me.
Fiona?
What? How's she got a...
Yes. I wasn't sure if I could make this work. Listen, the CFR, it's not easy to reach, but you can access it from Serene's office. A friend of mine has unlocked the CFR chamber, but the rest of the place is still in lockdown. I think I could help you with that. Like this.
I guess you can.
Serene isn't in the building anymore, so maybe you don't have to run into her.
I'm wondering if there's any real rhyme or reason to where these chronon sources are placed. I haven't noticed anything in particular about them.
Welcome to the international headquarters of Monarch Solutions. This state-of-the-art building has become world famous for its unique architecture and its iconic presence in the Riverport skyline.
Yeah, 'cause it's a weird-ass looking building.
Level of automation designed with both comfort and security in mind, complete with a zero carbon footprint. The building provides a safe and environmentally friendly workplace for thousands of Monarch employees. Monarch Solutions. All we think about is the future.
Zero carbon footprint. Well, in that case, I'm sure you're all.
That's sass, though.
Mr. Hatch, I thought you... They said you're dead.
They are confused about a great many things.
Huh?
I have a little job for you.
But you're... I mean, I'm not sure I should...
You are still working for me.
Yes, of course. Whatever you say, Mr. Hatch.
Interesting. Hello, random janitor. Poor janitor.
Poor bastard doesn't know anything about the train crash. Hope he doesn't have a heart attack when time resumes.
We're gonna have to go another way. Oop. Oh, we got some more guys.
Right. Paul's office.
Did I grab the thing that reduces the cooldown of that? Yeah, I did. Good. I'm assuming you have to be really, really thorough when it comes to picking up all the different upgrade points. I imagine there is literally enough for all the upgrades if you get every single one.
Alright, how am I getting to Paul's office? There's no way for them to understand what's happening. Must be scary.
Stut-approved hardlines. Shifter alert. Right, so we're going to have a new enemy type, I'm assuming.
What's going on here? Thought I'd run into organized resistance.
Monarch shifted gears. There's this survival program, and you're either in it or you're irrelevant. So everybody's just scrambling, and Serene's acting weird. Nobody knows what's going on. Everybody's just waiting for it all to end. But you're gonna keep that from happening, right?
Yep. Somehow, maybe, hopefully. Not a clue. To be honest. Oops. Sorry, dude.
I was getting closer to the countermeasure. Paul had the key to fixing the fracture all along, but he didn't see it.
There was nothing to see. He believed the fracture couldn't be fixed. That's why he used the countermeasure, the CFR, to create the lifeboat.
Well, clearly, if this interview is taking place after... Oh, shit. If this interview is taking place, obviously, after the events here, then clearly it is fixed.
What the fuck is that? Damn.
Right. Well, whatever it is. Martin Hatch has been detained in his authority and its employees along with the security clearance have been rescinded. Don't allow him access to anything.
Those men died fighting something that lives outside of time.
The very reason our weapons program was built. Serene knew they were coming.
Weapons weren't doing the trick.
Nope. What's going on here? That hatch?
Let me worry about
That is hatch.
We're really not sure this is okay. Couldn't we just check with somebody?
it. Do I have to look up your home address?
Ooh.
No, sir. I'll do it.
See that you do.
Hello, my name's Martin Hatch, and I'm an asshole.
Fiona, can you get this door open for me?
I think so. Sorry, this isn't quite my forte. I know a guy who would do this in his sleep, but he's about as dependable as... Oh, never mind, that's it. Be careful. No company in there.
Joy. Joyce. Joy. No, that wasn't funny. That's Jack Joyce. Oh, how did you... Get back here. Oh, this aim assist actually helps with the kickback a bit as well. That's good, because my aim is shit. Something's coming. Right, that's the way forward. Oh, God! What the hell are these things? Oh, and now I'm being attacked from multiple sides. What do I have powers-wise that can help here? They've got rocket launchers! That's totally unfair. Ah! And of course there's two of them. Do I just have to... See, the problem is I can't necessarily tell where the heads are. What the hell was that? No, he's still alive. Whoa! Ah, I'm stuck in the scenery. Yeah, these... Oh, shit, I've got no ammo. Oh, it's a good job. What the... What the... What? What? Search your surroundings for optional content. Optional content. Whoa! I wonder how you train to get this stuff working. Oh, hello. Don't say that. They kicked your ass last time. Oh, hello. Yeah, there's so many effects going off. It's actually quite hard. And they don't seem to get targeted either. In the targeting reticule. I can't remember how I dealt with these things last time. That's half the problem. Ah! That thing on the back. Whoa! Nah! Man, they can turn around faster than I can as well. Right, I'm stuck with pistol. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah. Whoa. Right. Down we go. Right. That got you. Break all the toys. Destroy 15 chronal harnesses. Okay. Ow. Oh, I ran into that. That was probably not smart. Oh, it's really hard.
I gotta get the countermeasure.
I didn't think he was dead. It's really hard to target those things. Let's take the heavy pistol. Right. That's the way forward. But I did see this over here.
The Monarch PR machine was going strong. The public believed that they were doing what the police force couldn't. Protecting them from a terrorist threat. From...
You.
Except... there is no terrorist threat. Well... arguably, maybe I am technically a terrorist.
You told me that Hatch had Paul's full support. I saw otherwise.
There was a temporary misunderstanding.
Trouble in paradise. Right. I think that's the lot. Kind of hard to see everything when everything is so.
I'm trying to get to the Sky Bridge.
Skybridge. You're in marketing right now. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it. Hey, Jack. Be careful. There's something really weird going on in this building.
Oh, you think?
Monarch was scrambling. Paul's empire was falling apart all around me. I'd never seen anything like it. But Paul had. That's what he was preparing for all those years.
Ew.
He didn't do a very good job.
Ooh! Burn! Product placement. Shit is going down. There's a lot of slow motion screaming here.
Holy shit.
Something has ripped through these guys. And I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen it yet, but I suppose that's the point. It's going to be a fun and interesting reveal. Mine. Yeah, the really slowed down screaming is quite atmospheric. What the hell is this? Okay. Oh, that's the writer guy that keeps sending Sophia Admiral. Yeah, that's creepy as fuck. Le creepy.
They
Oh,
have a time machine here? Shit. This is where they brought the university core. This is Paul's machine. Looks like they have it on the top floor.
Monarch paperweights. It does make sense that they bring the time machine here, really. So, I know you won't have a chance to read this email until you return to the HQ, but I've turned this over in my head repeatedly and see no other option than to let you know what I've done. I've deactivated the stutter proofing of the building. Martin Hatch threatened... Ah, so this is the flunky. Yeah, why does Hatch want it to happen? Interesting. Okay, so at least he knows he fucked up, and that's why the building is in such a shitty state. Because the stutter proofing, which should be over everything, is totally not. Really cool effects, though. I'm assuming we're about to meet a shifter. Yeah. Neck snapped. Whoa! Oh joy! And now for the horror stroke jump scare section of the game. Good times. Oh, the stutter's over.
What the fuck? Was that Hatch? The train.
All personnel, stay clear of the lower levels. There's a possible hazard. Repeat,
Possible?
Stay clear
It's a
of the
fucking
lower
train.
levels. There appears to be a train crashed into the building. The situation is under control. All personnel should remain in secure areas. There are intruders in the building.
Glitchy.
Repeat, remain in secured areas.
Oh, is that? No, that's a row of whiteboards.
Another door I need help with, Fiona.
You're at Serene's office. Good. Just a second. This one's a little tricky. Serene's got access to the CFR chamber, and there's going to be a pretty dangerous guy there guarding. Got it. Just be careful, okay?
Pretty dangerous guy, i.e.
Paul
Burke.
was already gone. But he left behind the one thing I needed.
Oh, I've left this message here for you to find so that soon when the time comes and I ask you to choose, you can do so with your eyes open with some hint of understanding. I have no secrets, and the only things I choose to omit are the ones that you, in your current limited state, would not be able to grasp no matter how hard I tried to make you understand. I have walked down the same path you are on now. Once, from your perspective, a long time ago, although time no longer has such meaning to me, I too came in contact with a time machine. In my case, it was not a man-made device, but a natural one in a cave. It should come as no surprise, really, that such things exist, much like natural nuclear reactors do exist, such as the now defunct ones at Oklo, Africa. After all, the Maya Joyce field has its irregularities. I too became chronon active. I too developed chronon syndrome, and in time I too lost control and became a shifter, became at once everything and nothing, was everywhere and nowhere, died countless deaths and was still alive, my every probability, every possibility happening at once. I promised I would not lie, and thus I tell you the noise and the pain and the rage were more than anyone could suffer and not go insane. I burned in this fire for a long time. There were brief moments of awareness in this endless nightmare, different versions of certain key moments in my life that I found myself reliving again and again, trying to make things right, like a puzzle, on and on and on. I am convinced that the stutters and the end of time saved me, for those were the only places, the only times where I could even briefly stop and rest and slowly find focus and control again, and ultimately master this state. Not emerge from it, not be cured, not go back to what I was before, for there is no such thing, but to learn to be in one place and everywhere at once. My perception is altered, like that of someone who has seen a perceptual illusion, and discovered that the picture is both a young girl and an old woman at the same time. Once you have seen them both, you can never not see them. We are such limited beings. We play with just one piece on just one square of an endless chessboard, just one life, just one timeline, and an infinite multiverse of possibilities. Am I an exception? The only one who has found his way to the other side? Or is this just a shifter's brief dream before a stutter collapses? There are other shifters. You. Your best friend, who is now your mortal enemy, so that's Paul. Dr. Kim. Others, some of whom you know. It doesn't matter who, because they are gone, and when they emerge, if they ever emerge, they will not be who they were, just as I am not who I was before. I have done my part in helping you all achieve this state. If time is an ocean in a storm, no, that's a Prince of Persia reference. If time is an ocean with a frozen surface, then then the stutters and the end of time are holes in that ice, opportunities to come up for air. I have a plan. It's already in motion, but it would be futile to try to explain it to you, like trying to explain 3 dimensions to someone who can only see 1. But make no mistake, I do not look down on you. I strive for humility even as I shift this world from one state to another. I will make this possible. I stand in between. I don't see myself as a gate. I remain humble. I see something similar. A hatch. So that is, as rather expected, the explanation for Martin Hatch. That's where the name comes from. Phone call! Who's it going to be?
My office alarm went off. Is that you skulking around, Jack?
Fuck you.
Yep.
I'm done playing games. I'm here for what you stole.
Yes, of course.
The CFR. If you understood just how much depended on that, you'd leave it alone. But I know you don't care.
You're right. I don't. And it looks like you're not here to stop me.
Yes. Yes, everything will play out as it has to play out.
Huh?
I'll see you very soon, Jack.
Windows Phone. He's out of time. Oh, he's at the swimming pool.
I'm done dancing your tune, you crazy bastard. There was just a couple of minutes between stutters.
The countermeasure was Paul's prize. Everything he built was based on Will's device. His plan depended on it. You better believe I look forward to taking it from him.
Only one of Serene's treatments survived the explosion. His time was running out.
Past tense.
So was everybody else's.
Right, there were still some bits and pieces that I saw over here through the wall but couldn't get to. Okay, so the machine is... the actual time machine is ready to go. They literally just need to plug the corridor into it.
Paul spent a long time running Monarch in secret. It probably didn't help with that whole disconnected from reality thing.
Huh. Yeah, so that's a closed loop. Ah, it's the painting. That's 3 out of 3.
Alright.
Alright. 5, need 6. Right. Let's check out these whiteboards. Oh, this is a timeline. Let's have a look at this. That's where we've got to go, so we're safe to take a look at these. Yeah, so that's chaos theory, the butterfly flapping wings things. Chains of causality.
Paul saw what was coming. It broke him. He refused to believe that it could be changed. And he cast aside the only people who could have convinced him otherwise.
Well, that's just one theory of time travel, isn't it? That everything is a closed loop and you can't affect things that we've already seen happened.
He lived through twice. All of it mapped out.
Oh,
Remember?
wow.
He knew the market trends before they occurred. He had the tools to make a fortune,
Uh-huh.
and he did.
But he did it with a reason. Oh. But... hold on, let's go and take a look at that. they weren't expecting to have to use the lifeboats until 2020. So they've actually finished things years early. So he was due to find a cure a year after. In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire in thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? I am the symmetry of fear. I am the weight of salvation. The first 4 lines, 5 lines of that are from William Blake's The Tiger, I believe. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night. Immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry. In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thy eyes? It's not quite right, actually. I think it's slightly different. So this grey area is where the game is, basically. Is she connected to Artemis? Stutter escalation already at 2020 levels. Oh, so what they're using now is the Lifeboat Alpha prototype. Because they haven't had opportunity to finish harvesting enough chronons. And the shifter testing hasn't been completed yet. Man, there's a lot. Swine flu epidemic. Chronon Tech Alpha completion 2 years behind. Man, they really went into a lot of detail with this timeline, which I suppose they have to do because it's a game about time travel. I've done something similar for my stories. Because, you know, if you're going to mess with time, especially if you're going to leap in a story to multiple points in it, you need to know your chain of cause and effect. You need to know how things play out. And you need to establish a model of...
Who the hell? Paul was a powerful man, the leader of an empire. But behind the veil, he was a dying man. The signs were clear.
Yep. Joyce is...
Dr. Amaral was the one thing keeping Paul alive, but reading through their exchanges, there was something more than professional going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my place to comment on.
Yeah, so we didn't know that the stutters were actually going to cause him further issues. Keep getting stuck on the scenery. Ooh. What the?
Just one of you. Rick. Look, you have to realize you're not going to keep me from the CFR.
That looks like...
You look like you're in shape for this.
Oh, but I don't want to...
Of course he's got one of those fucking things.
Oh, shit. He's got a... Yeah, he's got one of the shifter things, but he doesn't know how to use it.
Don't do it, man. Just stay down.
Fuck you. I've got too much writing on this. You're not going anywhere.
Man. Oh, I do feel sorry for him though. Got motivation.
Seeing that face put it into perspective. They were all misled, manipulated to believing they were doing what was right, what was necessary.
Liam Burke made his choice.
Liam Burke was an unnecessary casualty. One of way too
Casualty.
many. The lifeboat revolved around the countermeasure. He knew Will would try to take it back. That's why he was killed. He knew I'd try to do the same eventually.
Clearly, he was right.
They'd stockpiled all the chronon particles from Ground Zero to keep the lifeboat running.
Enough to hopefully last until a proper solution was discovered.
That's a big hope, though. Hey, Fiona.
Fiona, I'm at the CFR chamber. Door's locked.
That's way above my access level. But my friend disabled security earlier. I should be able to do this. Listen, I don't really know what the plan is, but it's all up to you now.
Whee!
Good luck.
It was like walking into a shrine. This was their holy relic.
Personal notes on the CFR by Dr. Kim. Feels like a conundrum wrapped in a puzzle. An incredible piece of technology. How such a small device can do so much is beyond me. Yeah, I mean, the whole plot is a very clever self-contained loop. This will
There'd
be
been
a
some kind of
Charlie.
struggle in the chamber. I didn't know the details. Somebody cleaned it up.
A man named Charlie Wincott. I believe he chose to take a stand. Unfortunately, it ended badly for him.
Mm-hmm. Well, it seems to be that kind of work environment.
We haven't met Charlie, have we, as Joyce? This. Charlie Wincott, Data Samurai. Right, I think this is it.
It took 11 years for Will to build the countermeasure.
The countermeasure.
Beth died for it, and I knew it could fix the fracture.
This fucking thing.
The problem was, I didn't have a clue how to use it. The only person who did was dead. But Monarch had a way of getting to him before that ever happened.
The university time machine. We've got the core here.
Monarch
Just in
had built
case you
their own
didn't see
time
the
machine
display
above the
earlier.
CFR chamber. That's where I needed to go.
You still believed you could go back and save your brother?
Yes.
But that contradicts everything that we've learnt up until this point. Although, technically, I suppose that contradicts everything we think we have learnt up until this point. I've just realised that for some reason... Steam achievements weren't showing. Right. Oh, we've already got access to this. Warning, chronon radiation. What's in the box? I've got to admit, the sound design in this game is really good. I know I've praised the music already, but the actual use of sound and all the distortions and stuff, I don't know how closely they are actually tied to the on-screen physical effects.
Hooked it up to his own machine. It was part of his sick desire for control. But that gave me one last shot at fixing things. I could go back. Maybe get to Will before Paul killed him. And if I could get the countermeasure in Will's hands, maybe I could still turn everything around.
Yeah, I suppose Jack has the benefit of, because he doesn't know the science, he doesn't know how things are supposed to work in terms of the actual quantum physics of it. Maybe that means that he can...
The machine was prepped. I had to put the corridor in place.
Do something about it. Oh look, we're setting up a time machine again. I feel like we've done this before. I'm sticking with the carbine. There are some chronon containers around, so chances are there's going to be a fight in here. This is a lot more high-tech than the one at the swimming pool, certainly. Everything's actually in a sensible place.
Okay, this should do it.
Deploying the corridor. Phase 1 underway. Please clear all personnel from the
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Oh, hello. Ah, too slow. Let's try that again. But with less fuckery up. Okay. Oh, hello. Nope. Woo! It gives you... It's quite generous with the... Interestingly enough, this fight is kind of in... Hello. The fight is kind of in phases because the room is stuttering in and out. So certain enemies, like that one for example... Assaulting Joyce! Oh wow, there are a lot of people in this room. Shit. Really? Right. Keep on moving. No! Nope. Yes, in the head.
Oh,
Sure.
you're welcome, you very slow machine.
Love
She was
it.
ready. I just needed to put in the date.
Oh, that's a brilliant piece of dialogue.
The earliest I could go back to was the time that the core was first activated. At the university.
Not much time to rescue your brother.
I didn't have a choice.
You better be as advertised.
Oh, so we're going back to the very same day that the game started. We're going back to there because this is a different core. Turn to the university. I don't know how many parts there are in Act 5. As far as I know, we've only found a single quantum ripple. Ah.
What's up, fellas?
Lol, nope. Hi guys.
HQ, we've got an intruder in the lab. Core extraction team is down, over. All of them? How? Joyce's. We're moving in. Open fire. Avoid damage to the core at all cost.
I got there after the fracture initiated. Too late to stop it all before it ever started.
But not too late to save Will. All you had to do was get to him in time.
Yeah, that was the plan.
HQ, we've got security footage of the Joyce brothers escaping through the server room on the lower level.
Raider Team 3, intercept immediately. Ready another extraction.
The
unit
question
to remove
is,
the core.
can we actually
Prowler
change
team, ready the
this?
heavies in the underground parking. I'm not hearing any response from Raider Team 3. We may have a situation.
Copy.
Hatch was right. Should have sent Liam Burke in first to deal with those Joyce.
What the? Did it reset my weapons? No? There we go. I'm trying to take cover. You
I
are
remember
dead
that
already.
Will and I were heading to the courtyard when the stutter hit. That's where I needed to cut him off.
Yes. Oh, they're all frozen. So any that I don't kill.
Courtyard. How do I get there?
You never tried to stop Monarch from extracting the core.
The fact that they stole it was the only reason I was able to return to the past.
Yeah.
It's not a logic I wanted to mess around with.
Good plan. Although, by that logic... Kaboom! Oh, balls. I hear the final boss in this game is a little bit of a shit show. I'm not necessarily looking forward to that. Hello? Game? Game, please? Oh. Did that not... It seems like some of the mechanics aren't working for some reason, or maybe I'm just confused. Because that charge blast normally just one-shots everything, and it most certainly did not there. Right, that got him. Yeah, see, that didn't kill them all. That did, though. Through the wall. Okay.
I remembered that Will and I were heading to the courtyard when the stutter hit. That's where I needed to cut him off.
Let's grab some ammo. Let's reload everything.
Courtyard. How do I get there?
Up and left. Oops. I should probably be dodging a lot more than I actually am. Because it gives you the ability to focus time more. Was he trying to take cover behind his own fallen comrade? That's nicely done. What's on this sign?
Underground parking. It's gotta be the fastest way there.
What the fuck's that? Oh, it's a van. Yeah, I saw how that was going to work. Oh, shit. Oh, man, there's a lot of enemies in here. Shit! Time shield. Whew. Oh, what the?
When Will and I had escaped from the lab after the experiment, it seemed like Monarch was
More
doing
guys over
something
there.
better than us. That was me, all along.
HQ, striker team is down. It's Joyce.
Figure 9, what do you mean striker team is down? How many?
All of them.
Hell, we underestimated him. Take him out, whatever it takes.
I see you down there. Can't necessarily do anything about you because my aim's shit, but... Oops.
Lost sight on the target. Over.
Roger that. Sweep the area. Don't let him get away. Over.
It's because you are... Pew 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 pew.
Son of a... HQ, we spotted Jack Joyce in the student lounge.
Bandit 4, that shouldn't be possible. I'm getting reports of gunfire in the underground parking. Are you sure it's Joyce? I need visual confirmation.
Didn't expect two of me, did you?
They're getting confused as fuck. Which entertains me no end. I don't think there's anything hidden around here. Oh, there is, however.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here? I need the gate pass code. Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
That's what Burke was doing. Way back when. Oh, hold on. Something up here. Ammo for a start.
Gate control. I don't have the code.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here? I need the gate pass code. They need me up there. Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
Okay, how do I get this up?
So we need to go and find Wade, but... Who is Wade?
Burke, the hell are you doing down here? I need the gate pass code. They need me up there. Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
Obtain the door code.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here? I need the gate pass code. They need me up there. Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
So, who is Wade, and more importantly, where is he?
I need the gate pass code. They need me up there. Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
I am a little bit confused. is
I need the gate passcode.
Let's go see Wade.
got nowhere that I can. I've basically been to all of these places now.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here?
I need the gate passcode.
Fuck if I know. Let's go see Wade.
Do I have to just stay here? Maybe.
Burke, the hell are you doing down here?
No, they just disappear regardless. Thing is, there's nothing else interactable in this room that I can see. Um. Okay. I've just looked it up.
Burke, the hell.
Find out. Civilian gunfire in the physics building. Gotta round up the witnesses.
How come you get all
Probably because I'm not rocking those ugly astronaut pants. Hatch's orders.
Gate code is 665. Neighbor of the beast, you know?
All right.
665. Okay.
Yeah, that's the first time they've used that mechanic, I believe. So that's a little bit meh. Right, anything exciting?
I'm not done with you yet.
Done with who yet?
All right, that's it.
Ooh. Right. Let's get the extra time dodge, since things are getting a little bit more challenging, and I'm still just as bad again.
Speeds to the campus power. Last time he counted fucking weight to bring the battery.
Good. Whoever's tearing through that parking lot ain't getting out here.
You sure?
There he is.
Oh, that was a good shot. Where am I getting shot from?
That's my cue.
Pew pew!
Damn it. Blocking my powers. Looks like it's plugged in somewhere else.
Maybe follow that big yellow line.
No time to lose. I gotta get to Will.
Advanced SMG. Off we go. No.
Yeah, this isn't good.
Oh shit. Oh, what the? What? What? What the? What?
Door's still barred.
Did that cutscene just glitch out?
How the fuck did Joyce take out those strikers?
He's obviously not alone. My bet is there's at least 5 of them working together. So keep your eyes peeled.
We got contact! Give up!
Nope.
HQ attacking target. Over.
Oh, for fuck's sake. The aim assist doesn't kick in every time, which is a little bit annoying. Still don't know what happened with that cutscene. I think it must have glitched out.
Direct fire!
Hopefully we won't die this time. I love that. He just shrugged off a headshot. Oh, he didn't.
Okay, gotta get to the library. Electricians, you are not.
Huh. I can't see shit.
Have to reach Will before it's too late.
Which way is that? This way. Ah, there we go. I can see. Let there be lights. Oh, is this going to take us down the path behind the protesters that we couldn't see?
I gotta get to Will.
That we couldn't get to before?
Shit. Too late. I gotta beat him to the library.
I got orders to patrol the rooftops.
We already got men up there.
And they want more. Take it up with Serene if you disagree.
Beth. I miss you, Beth. Of course, if we can change this, then maybe we can somehow change what happened to her as well.
This is Airlift Prime. We've got the Time Machine Core in transit.
Right, I remember seeing that, Bet. We saw that. That's Beth taking out, yeah, that guy that was going to shoot us.
Beth.
I wonder if we can talk to Beth in this timeline. Can we do something about her?
Joyce in the library.
Wait for arrival of Monarch Actual. Everybody else needs to reunite at the Dry Docks Cronin extraction grounds. Wait for further orders there. Library is set to blow in
Ooh, is this going to be a
5
time
minutes.
segment? Because I love those.
We're not getting any response from the
Said
sniper unit.
nobody ever.
Investigating the rooftops as we speak.
Keep me posted.
The whole sniper unit's wiped. No way he did that on his own. We need to find out who's unaccounted for. This... It's him! He's on the rooftop! Negative! He's in the library! We're under fire!
Get your goddamn stories right. Where is he? I need answers. Where the hell is Joyce?
I'm here, there, and everywhere. You didn't die in that. Oh, hello.
Backup in the library! Stat!
HQ, this is Monarch Actual. Cancel that order, I'm on my way. I'll deal with Jack personally.
Oh.
Heard him. Stand down.
Hold on, Will. I'm almost there.
Yeah. So does Serene know there's two of us, I wonder? I suppose he... oh, yes, up here.
Okay, gotta get
I suppose he
to the library.
must have done. Duh. Ah! The game's so picky about what you can and can't climb.
Joyce is in the library, then who they'd spot? We got contact!
Pew pew! Bum 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 bum. Oh shit! Snipers! Oh, balls! I'm so bad at this game. So bad.
Joyce is in the library, then who they'd spot up here? Don't know, but I'm giving us 30 seconds to find out. Then we get the open fire!
Pew pew! Okay. The problem with this rifle is that it doesn't have many shots. So let's do that. You can have all of them. Oh shit, you didn't die. Oops. Nah! Fuckers!
This is Monarch Actual. Approaching library rear entrance.
Oh no, no.
Yeah, so you can't stop him. Either that or I'm just being really slow. That's also a possibility. Come on, Jack, move your ass.
Gotta get down there.
Stand by to detonate the library. I'm going in.
Fuck.
Fuck a doodle.
Will? Already gone. Lobby. Lobby, I'm running out of time.
It's a good job all of these events are scripted. Because at the speed I've been working...
Will.
There is. That's why I can't risk you opposing me, Will. It doesn't.
Oh, but he just brings the... He doesn't kill him, does he? He just brings the door down on him. Of course. I'm sure I said right back at the start that there was no proof.
Jack, you saved me. Welcome back. Hey, Will. Here's a present. Countermeasure. How?
I'm from the future.
Oh, Jack. Will! Come on! Come on, let's go. Monarch had it the whole time. Does it work? Came back from the future. For me.
Yep.
Fracture wasn't fixed. Not yet. Does it work? Theory, yes. We gotta get back to my time machine. Gotta get us back to the time where you came from. No. Future. No. It's the only way. We need to stop the fracture here, in this time. Now. Oh, Jack, listen to me. The fracture wasn't fixed in the time where you came from. So fixing it here, it's always gonna fail. People are going to die, Will. You haven't seen what happens between now and then. No, but you have. What you have done has set in motion a chain of events that cannot be broken. Look, we don't know. And if it could be broken, it could jeopardize the entire world.
Or is that what causes?
There's too much at stake, Jack. Look, I know the stakes, okay? And you gotta let go, Jack. Everything you have done to get to this place is necessary. Trust me.
Fast is set. But that means Beth has to die.
We gotta go. This way. If what you said is true, then how did I save you? I saw you die, Will. Think, Jack. You never physically saw me die, did you? I watched a roof collapse on top of you. Creating the illusion of my death, yes. Which brought you here to make sure it remained only an illusion. It's all a loop. If time is an egg, no egg metaphors.
Yes, the egg metaphor didn't work very well last time. Where have you gone? Oh, so that's the
We have to get out of here and get to the Bradbury.
that's the memorial with Beth that we didn't see earlier.
Oh, get down. Over here.
Goddamn bloodbath in there. I need some air.
Cleaners better get here quick.
Wait for them to leave. Now, I know it's a lot to take in, but the fact that you managed to save me and yet still maintain the illusion of my death is actually further proof of my point.
Risky
the past remains intact.
Stick to the plan.
Nothing changes, and the
great.
Novikov self-consistency principle prevails.
Oh, great. We can hide that later.
Right. Let's save the world first.
Come on, let's meet up with the convoy.
I could probably have killed these guys. That's interesting. There were very few incidents where...
Surprised you actually waited. It's almost like you're listening to me.
Well, the last time I didn't listen to you, the fracture occurred. Consider me open to following orders.
Huh. That doesn't sound like my brother.
I know.
Yeah, well, shit's happened since then. The magical teleporting Will. Oh, there he is. Save our history.
We can't risk helping them.
I know what happens if I don't.
And it'll still happen, Jack. I meant what I said back there. And there are no exceptions. If you get suckered into trying to change what can't be changed, it may cost us everything. Please, Jack. Our future depends on this.
There's going to be something though. I'm going to call it now. There's going to be something that proves that
Paul was using it to fuel
the
some
whole
kind of messed
loop
up
isn't
survival
as solid as you might think.
Must have somehow repurposed it as a localized Chronon field regulator.
We killed all these guys earlier.
We have to go, Jack. We can't risk being spotted here.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, shit.
Oh, that's me. Oops. Sorry, dude.
All
Yeah.
right.
Have I got enough points to, got one upgrade point. Not a whole lot of things that we have left to get. Let's use that since we've been taking so much damage. Oh, sorry. Hello. I just hadn't seen it. I was paying attention to it, but part of it was covered up by my audio interface. Yes, my I've had to change everything again today, so I'm a little bit behind.
Keeping it safe.
I'm kind of wrapped up in the plot as well, but
I know.
You met her. Is she helping us?
She's dead.
She was.
Ah, I see.
Right. Haven't we already done this section? I don't think I've even got Steam chat on. I very rarely Oh, she's there. Oh, that's us. Oh, balls. Something else is going on. Paul. What are you doing, Jack? Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, she got a hint that something was off. Interesting. Final moments. So I'm assuming this is the last section. Ooh. I've really enjoyed this so far. It's much. I thought it was going to be an action game first, story-driven game second, but actually the story has been really well thought out. I've very much enjoyed playing it through. I suspected I would way back when it came out. But I have been having problems with these loading times, which for some reason have got very long. The final moments. Oh, no. I just wanted to load a load of stuff. Oh, this is how the taxi got there, because we brought it here earlier. Clever. Because I remember a whole cutscene, or a conversation rather, about this taxi. So that closes the loop on that.
Look, I know I've kept you in the dark. But when I started my work, you were so young, and afterwards, I always hoped it would all pass you by without touching you.
Yeah. I get it. Come on. Let's just go to the future and fix this mess.
Boop, boop. And that's the reason why things are messed up around here, because we broke them.
Amy was so worried about
Yeah,
getting here before.
it's
so we
annoying.
spotted the cab. But it was us all along. I hope she made it out okay.
Yeah, what has happened to Amy? Yes, I don't like overlapping dialogues. It's a problem in a couple of games that I've played recently. So we have to lock this up after ourselves, don't we? Because otherwise...
There. It's locked.
Yeah.
You hid the machine here. You really never used it yourself?
No, I didn't dare. Not after the men came out.
What the? Where's he gone? Oh, he's there.
He tried to kill me.
Oh, we're going this way. Okay.
Damn. Rusted shut. Jack, a hand? One more time.
Oh, yeah.
When Monarch came for the time machine at the university, Paul was trapped in it.
I don't remember that door being
He
locked
escaped
before.
into the future.
Or open before.
Whatever happened to him there changed him.
Somehow he found my machine there and used it to come back to 1999.
And founded Monarch. He escaped from Monarch and became what he escaped from.
Insanity. I never should have built the machine. I should have left well enough alone.
Well, benefits of hindsight. And all that.
Just the way I left it. Hope it still works.
Yeah.
All right.
But it doesn't though, does it?
A little after your time of departure. Before the fracture has stopped time permanently. I don't know. I'm a little concerned about this.
Yeah, you and me both.
Of course it'd be dangerous. At this point, what isn't? But I have been curious to try this.
Oh, so Will's coming with us. Okay. Nothing good ever comes of time travel.
Wow. So this is what it looks like.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy if I remember correctly.
Hey, Jack. When we exit, it'll be a little past the point you were at when you left to save me. That's our window. When we know it can work. Before time actually ends for good.
But there
May
are
not be much of a
things.
window. Monarch was sure it was imminent.
Like they're experts.
Who are these other people?
All they know they stole from me. You worry about your end. I'll worry about mine.
All right, Will. That works.
Oh, interesting. Them moving is tied to us moving.
All those years, I never imagined it would be like this.
Whoop.
Crap. Hang on, Will. What the hell do we do with that?
Oh, they're taking it apart. It doesn't matter because we still appear wherever. Oh, balls. That was annoying. What? Oh, balls.
Will, we need to get him moving. We don't have time for this.
Don't have time for this. Time travel puns, everybody. Time travel puns. Mess with time, and it does indeed mess with you.
Better not, Jack.
Ah, shit.
I don't know how Will managed to get here, but forget it.
Well, take a guess, dumbass.
This is bigger than the two of us. You know time's about to stop for good.
Yes, it is. Hence the lifeboat program.
Which we've broken.
A bunch of desperate people sitting around in a bunker somewhere waiting for the inevitable? Jesus, Paul.
You stole the CFR, Jack.
I stole it?
And the plan depends on it. So, I'll take that back now, please.
I can't do that.
I can't do that, Dave. Ah, shit. Is...
I know.
You know what? Oh, snap. This looks like it's going to be some kind of exciting wave-based fights. Good times, I love those. Booyah!
It's not getting through.
Whoa! 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 One-hit kill mechanics, do not like. Do not like at all. I think they're cheap, and with the loading times being as they are, this close to the end of the game for some reason. Ugh. Do I have to go through this whole cutscene again?
Hang on, Will. How do you move? What the hell is this? Gotta move. Can't.
What the? All my cooldowns for some reason. Am I going to have to go through this every time?
Better not, Jack.
Oh, I can skip it. Thank God for that. But I've got to go through a loading screen to do it. It's weird, the load times were much faster earlier on in the game. Oh, come on! Oh, for fuck's sake! For some reason, all of the controls are now being delayed. What the what? Why am I suddenly back here?
Better not, Jack.
Huh? God, no, I'm not using a controller. I can't stand using controllers in third-person games. If they're melee focused, sure, but if they're shooting... Oh, it's these pulses that are countering my powers out.
It's vulnerable now. Yes, that did something.
Yeah, my aim is terrible in this because of two things. First of all, because the camera keeps shifting around the crosshair, and therefore it makes it very, very difficult to counter the screen shape, because where your actual crosshair is aiming isn't necessarily where the enemies actually are. There are so many effects around the enemies, especially when they're glitching out and there are time fractures going off everywhere, that you can be... No, I'm not triggered. I'm just saying that, you know, the actual shooting mechanics in this game, as I said right from the start, aren't very good. Yeah. Yeah, the aim's off. The aim is all over the place. And I turned aim assist on because of how bad it was. I didn't put full aim assist on because I shouldn't need to with a mouse, but... Well, that's the problem. It's a storytelling game with some not particularly good third-person shooter mechanics.
I don't know how Will managed to get...
It looks like I'm going to have to do this bit every time. Brilliant. Weirdly enough, I said something very similar about Alan Wake, which also has very mundane shooting mechanics. Right. Oh, there's so many effects going off. And that apparently just didn't kill anybody. Are you going to take cover? Or are you just going to stand there? You're just going to stand there. Oh, the fuck? Oh, now he takes cover. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, they've got a bazillion grenades. They've got no cooldown on the reload. They know exactly where they're jumping to, whereas when we do it, we actually don't. They can change the distance of their jump, whereas we always jump to exactly the same location. Bum, 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 bum.
Shields down.
Oh, stop fucking about!
Yes, that did something.
Grenades, 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 grenades. Oh, and that's just put all my abilities on cooldown, and there's no warning for it. It's no wonder people hate this boss fight. I can see why. Now what's fucking shooting at me? Oh, and the camera fucking controls keep messing up as well. Does that mean he's now... No, he's firing off another one.
vulnerable now.
Thank fuck for that. Whoa. Ooh. Oh. He's frozen now. Oh. Oh, so that stopped his ability to control time because he's dead.
Hey, Will, hey. It's okay. Jack. What? Never mind. Tell me later. I got work to do.
Gotta fix things.
I'll have to hook up the countermeasure to the core. It's designed to hypersaturate the Maya Joyce field with chronon particles. Time machine's like an amplifier. That'll cause a chain reaction and rejuvenate the field. It'll be a universal event.
I'll take your word for it. Just make it happen.
Jack, give me a hand with this.
Can I get some dialogue for this? Or is it just... Sometimes it gives you some dialogue, sometimes it cuts out some dialogue. Who knows? No, we never had to.
What do you need?
The countermeasure's charge is low. We'll need a jolt of chronon particles. A jump start.
Me. There's no crouch control. You can't crouch in the game. 3 achievements. Hold on, Paul's still... You are. Oh snap! Whee! Oh, that disintegrated.
The countermeasure. It stitched time back together everywhere. The destruction couldn't be undone. The lives we lost were real. But we fixed it.
Jack.
Will. Clocks kept on ticking.
Hashtag science.
Come on. Come on.
I'm assuming...
We just saved the universe.
Yeah. Where's Paul?
Stuck at the end of time forever.
It's gone. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does.
Will, he was wrong about everything.
Was he?
Will. The countermeasure worked.
Did it?
Whoa. Countermeasure burned out.
Oh shit.
The Maya Joyce field should be stable now. Of course, I'll have to run a few tests to confirm. But there's no reason to believe that the fracture isn't over.
Yeah. We're gonna disappear. Glitches.
One more question. Paul Serene's entire philosophy was that time is a set path, and nothing can be changed. At the time, you obviously disagreed. But after everything you've seen and done, we need to know. What do you believe now? Was he right? Or is it possible to change things?
I'll come back for you.
Oh, that's why she looks so spooked. Because she kind of half hears it. Huh. Yeah, so does he retain his powers? That's a good question. I did hear rumours that the game had done well enough to warrant a sequel, but I know that Remedy are working on something else. So I don't know whether that means that we will get a Quantum Break 2. They certainly seem to be setting it up for that kind of a possibility. Or why is there no music? Is it just me that's getting no music? Am I getting no sound at all? Hold on. No. Oh, it could be because streamer mode's on. It could be that there's supposed to be some copyrighted music here. Well, it was very heavily funded by Microsoft, wasn't it? Because this was an Xbox One and Windows 10 store exclusive when it first came out. Yeah. I mean, what happened to Amy? Interesting. They've got a prototype cast. That's kind of strange. I believe there are some bits after the credits, or at least there used to be. I was actually expecting there to be... Actually, though, I'll say I was expecting there to be a kind of 30-minute episode of the television show to round it off, but actually that wouldn't make sense because it will all depend on how things have been put together.
You've been very patient with us. And
There we
very
go.
helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, well, that patience is starting to wear pretty thin.
Of course. Right outside.
Yeah.
Mr. Joyce.
Oh, shit.
Finally.
He's dead.
I thought you wanted to talk, not get my life story.
Well, you were at the heart of all of this. And you can understand our need to find out exactly what happened.
I heard it's all being pinned on Paul. It's quite the feat.
Paul Serene always danced to his own tune, you know that. He and his delusions did tremendous damage to Monarch. But we can still salvage this company. We could use a man like you. It's not the same Monarch you know, Mr. Joyce. Your exceptional qualities are obvious. And we both know you have certain needs our expertise could help with.
Oh, shit. Oh, what? 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 Yeah. I couldn't quite catch it. I was so taken aback by it. Yeah. That I did not expect. The fact that Hatch is still alive. I could have sworn. Oh no, we knew he was still alive. Because he attacked us and then disappeared. But he's a shifter. And he's now in charge. But he shouldn't be able to exist without the fracture. So clearly something hasn't been fixed. And thus... Yeah, he featured quite... he was quite prevalent in some of the stuff that that I did today. That's really interesting. Apparently I found 5 out of 8 quantum ripples. But I don't know what any of them were. I also was very, very low on chronon sources. And I missed some media and some computers and some documents. Yeah, so I missed a load in the campus escape section. Got all of those. Got all of those. Most of that. Either way, I'm not super duper keen or excited to try and 100% this. Because I know that in order to 100% it, I'd have to play the game again on hard anyway. And being so bad at it and having such issues with the controls, I don't know whether changing any of the actual controls would have made a difference to me. Maybe turning the mouse sensitivity down might have helped, but there were so many times where the camera shaking threw everything off. I don't know whether it would have made a huge difference. But either way, though, that was a pretty cool ending. 11 hours. Not bad for a story-based game, to be fair. 71% of achievements. I mean, most of these I got just playing through the game. Make every choice, do all the things. So I'm assuming I'd have to play the junction set bits again for that anyway. Right. Let's get rid of that. That's decided to stop working. Wonderful. Let's turn that over to that. Either way, Quantum Break, very enjoyable. Surprisingly well written. Didn't expect it to be as good as it was. It's a big game though. It takes up a lot of disk space. 70 gig. 70. That's a lot of disk space. Feels like I've got this playing twice for some reason.